Hi there and welcome to Brothington Channel. I've got another original to play you today. It's called A Million Ways to Run. It's dedicated to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander reconciliation. And there's a bit of a story to it. So you see, this coming Monday is the 26th of January. We have a public holiday for Australia Day. On that date in 1788, 11 ships containing 1,373 passengers sailed into Sydney Harbour, with over half being convicts. It was in Sydney that the first penal colony was established and the land proclaimed British. That was well and good for Britain. However, for many Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders, the date ushered in a time of persecution, atrocities and disease, which wiped out much of the Aboriginal population and culture. If you want to know more, in the description below I've put a link to an excellent documentary from SBS entitled The First Australians. The series is brilliant and features Professor Marcia Langton, who I incidentally saw recently at a cafe in Melbourne as I wandered around the city. Hopefully people watching from overseas can see it too. So as you can see here, Sydney is on a narrow coastal strip, and to the west stretches the Great Dividing Range all along the east of the continent. The settlers couldn't find a way across for years, and the explorers Blaxland, Wentworth and Lawson were eventually guided by some Aboriginals to gain access to the vast grazing and cropping land to the west. So my song is about this young Aboriginal man from the Sydney area in the earliest days of British settlement. He's lost his family and decides to go up into the mountains. Maybe he's going to warn the tribes to the west, I don't know. For the first time in his life, he is forced alone into unfamiliar lands. It's the end for life as he knew it, but he carries with him the knowledge and spirit of his people. This is A Million Ways to Run. Dreamtime man stamps out the fire, keeps moving on. He follows the rich till midday, then he avoids the dogs on your farm. The setting sun, he only knew where he'd come from, and he's a river just begun, got a million ways to run. Yesterday's no end and no beginning, no answer for the questions. He's up on charges, but you know that they got it wrong. They came with the rising sun. They said they saw what he chased the setting sun. He only knew where he'd come from, and he's a river just begun. Got a million ways to run, ways to run, ways to run, ways to run. He's a swollen river, baby, got a million ways to run. He's a swollen river, baby, only knew where he come from. He's a swollen river, baby, 1 or 2 seconds and he's gone.